So, as I told you all the way back in the beginning of the year, there's one essay per cycle. And this is the cycle 4 essay introduction. So if you want to roll your eyes, oh, not another essay, that's too bad. Now, this essay is different. It's very different than what we've done in the past. And that's why we have a separate introduction video for it. This is the introduction to the pop or popular essay. And I'll talk about that in just a second. So first of all these ideas come from, a lot of the ideas, not all, come from this book, Beyond Literary Analysis, which I was podcasting last summer, and the author was on the podcast. I said, oh wow, some of those ideas are really cool. I think I want to work on that and incorporate that. So here it is. This is a new type of analytical literary analysis writing, as opposed to the scholarly essay. The kind of essay we've been doing, that's the scholarly essay. Which is... Oh, well, I'll get to that. Okay. The standard literary analysis essay that I've been assigning is what you'll see in college in academic formats. Both the tone, like formal objective divorce decree, and the structure, claim warrant impact analysis. Now, in college, they might not use those terms. No one's going to say divorce decree. That's just the term I use. No one's going to say claim warrant impact. They'll say evidence and analysis, whatever. Even subjects outside of literature. The essential skills that we've been building this year are the skills you'll be using in college and in academic formats. Scientific journals, lawyer reports, things like that. That's the tone you'll be using. Doctor's reports, that's the tone you will be using. And that's like kind of the steps of analysis you will be using. But that type of essay that we've been doing, you'll pretty much will only see it and you will only write it in college and academic formats. That's pretty much the only place where it exists. Outside of that, you won't really ever see it, or you won't really ever write it outside of college and academic formats. Now, part of the goal of this school is to prepare you for college, and part of the goal is to prepare you for like other academic or writing skillful lives, something like that. I don't know. Okay, the vast majority of essay-ish reading you will do, or that you do, is online. Normally a magazine, a newspaper, a blog. And those essay-ish pieces of writing, though they try to attain the same goal of analysis, are different than what we've been doing. Think of all the nonfiction we've read this year. So if this is, if you're in English 2, The Blank Slate, The Righteous Mind, Baldwin, How It Feels to Be Colored Me by Hurston. This is English 1. Think of On Tyranny. Think of the George Orwell essay we read. Think of the I Have a Dream speech. Those are all essay-ish or essays. They analyze with evidence. They prove something. But the tone is different, the style different, the feel is different. I call that pop writing. Popular writing, writing for the masses, as opposed to for people in scholarly settings. So, this essay, I'm going to call the pop essay. Pop is the abbreviation of popular. So, pop music means popular music. Now, that picture, that's just a meme. That's one of my son's favorite books, Hop on Pop. Pop also means someone's dad. So, pop is short for popular, like pop music. Okay, here are the difference between the scholarly essay that we've been doing all year and the popular essay. All right, in the scholarly essay, you have complete authority. Don't ever show weakness. In the popular essay, you can acknowledge your insecurities. You can admit when you don't know or you're not sure or you haven't come to decisions yet. In the scholarly essay, don't ever talk about yourself. I, me, my, us, we. Pop essay, free field to talk about your feelings, your thoughts, your experiences. You can connect to the text. The scholarly essay, don't you dare talk to the audience. You. The pop essay, You can try to talk to them and get them to feel or think. The scholarly essay. Be as literal and neutral as possible. Make it so that nothing is misunderstood. So yeah, it's like, don't be creative, be clear. Pop essay, be vivid with your language if you want to. You should still be careful not to distort meaning or make your words difficult to understand. So yeah, pick your own style. Scholarly essay, no pathos, no emotion. Do not show emotion. Just do the logos thing, do the analysis. And the pop essay, be vulnerable, be happy, be sad, be excited, be anything, whatever you want. The scholarly essay, your tone is objective and formal. Your voice is objective and formal. You are deliberately, on purpose, neutral in your language. The pop essay, cultivate your own voice. Be personable, be rude, be biased, be whatever. Be genuine and authentic. Like, pick a character, be that character. The scholarly essay, standard length paragraphs with standard steps. So, paragraphs are always like 1/3 to half, or 1/3 to 2/3 of a page length. They have, like a quote, a thing before the quote, a thing after the quote, an introduction, an end to the paragraph, blah, blah, blah. Pop essay, no. Paragraphs can be any length with any content. Now, everything still has a purpose, and therefore, any number of paragraphs. You can even have one-sentence paragraphs that pop. The scholarly essay, paragraphs build to increase the quality of analysis. For the popular essay, you can take the audience kind of on a journey through your paragraphs. Scholarly essay adheres to the conventions of standard English grammar and style. The pop essay, you can break the conventions tastefully to increase effect. For example, like the stylistic rule, don't start a sentence with a conjunction. You could break that if you can make it work. Scholarly essay is pretty much analysis only, and anything that lends itself to the analysis. Everything else is filler. The pop essay, you can have narrative writing, stories, anecdotes, in between the claims, the evidence, and the analysis. The scholarly essay has informative titles that are straight to the point. What is this essay about? What is its stance? Pop essay can be evocative titles and subheadings and it could be creative and emotional. Scholarly essay is one big piece of analysis. The popular essay, there are often separate subsections with or without subheadings. Like you can have a title for this paragraph or for these two paragraphs. Scholarly essay is systematic analysis, like a checklist, like the scientific method. Claim, warrant, impact. What are you going to prove? Here's your evidence. How does that evidence prove this? The pop essay, analysis can be more of a discussion with the evidence, where you have the evidence, but you're kind of doing weird and different things with it. Actually, you're doing whatever you want with it. The scholarly essay, conclusions reach something definite. Your conclusion has something that the audience can walk away from knowing or understanding or have a grasp of. But the pop essay, conclusions can leave the audience, can truly leave the audience with something to ponder, with something to think about. Now, what are the similarities between the scholarly traditional essay and the pop essay? So still, every word, every sentence, every paragraph has a deliberate purpose. It's there for a reason. There should be no filler. And the ultimate goal is analysis of an idea or proving a point using evidence. So from the thing that you're analyzing, from the text, it's still evidence-based. You need evidence to do analysis. And now you know, and knowing is half the battle. So that's the introduction to the pop essay.